Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to crochet this cropped sweater. I'm also going to show you how to make it longer. But before I continue, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe using the button below. The stitches I'm going to use are half double crochet, half double crochet root stitch, back loop, half double crochet and half double crochet together. I have added links below of the different tutorials for the stitches because I will not be dwelling on them as I am doing the tutorial. If you'd rather have the written pattern, I have put the link below of my blog, so you can just go and check it out there, or if you need reference you can just follow the link. It's one of the links I've put below. The tools I'm going to use are the 5mm stitch for the ribbing, 6mm for the body. I'm going to have a tape, stitch markers, a pair of scissors, and a darning needle to weaving ends, and join my yarn using a brush. The yarn I'm going to use is a Charity Chunky 5mm in red. To begin with, you need to make a half double crochet foundation stitch, which I'm just going to show you, but there's also a link below, and this table shows you how many stitches to make for each size. I'm going to start by making a half double crochet foundation chain with a 6mm. I'll obviously start with a slip knot as always, and then I'm going to make a foundation chain, which is as simple as chain 2, yarn over, insert in the first chain, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 1, and yarn over, pull through 3. If you want to learn how to do a half double crochet foundation stitch, I've added a link below of a quick tutorial on how to do a half double crochet foundation stitch. Once you're done with your half double crochet stitch, I've done 157 stitches. You can refer to the table I showed you earlier on how many stitches to do per size. Then you chain 1 and then turn your work so we can start the back loop half double crochet. So you will chain 1 and then turn your work, and then we're going to start the back loop half double crochet, which goes as yarn over, insert your hook in the back loop, yarn over, pull through, and yarn over, pull through 3. This will be the pattern for the rest of the body, and then we'll do the ribbing later. So right now we're making the arm section part and the upper part of the sweater. So we're just going to back loop half double crochet for 16 lines. At the end of each line you just chain 1, turn, and back loop half double crochet again for 16 lines. The 16 lines are for extra small, small, medium, and medium, and for large and extra large you make 18 lines. If you want to add more lines and have a more puffy arm, you can add. I recommend you add 2 lines. I'm now done with my 16 lines. Remember, if it's large, extra large, you do 18 lines. So when you're done with the 16th line or the 18th line, you don't chain 1, you just turn your work. Then we're just going to slip through the stitches. Here's a table of how many slip stitches you need to make. From here we're making the body of the sweater, and you need to slip through certain stitches so we can just focus on the body and the bust area of the sweater. So I'm making a small, and I will slip through 57 stitches, and then I'll back loop for the 3 stitches, and then leave the other 57 stitches unworked. If you're using a medium, slip through 59. If you're making a medium, 59, and back loop 47 and leave the other 59 stitches unworked. So I'm done slipping through my 57 stitches. Then I chain 1 and put a stitch marker, okay, so I can remember where I should work, and then start with the back loop half double crochet for 43 stitches. So I'm done with my 43 stitches, and then I put a stitch marker again, and then from here on we're just gonna work in between the stitch markers. You can refer to the table I showed you earlier, how many stitches to back loop and how many stitches to slip through. Okay, then you chain one and turn your work and continue with the back loop half double crochet. For a crop look, you half double crochet, back loop half double crochet 10 lines. For a longer look, all the way to the navel, you do 20 lines. If you want a longer sweater, you can just add lines. I recommend though you add them in multiples of 2 to just make your work a little bit more even. So once you're done, you make 2 pieces and then just lay them flat together so that they are perfectly aligned. So once you've laid it flat, you count your stitches halfway to the middle. I've just put here as an example, but everything has to be exact. So you count your stitches to the middle, that's where the orange line is. So halfway, so if I have 157 stitches, then I count my stitches to 79. That will be the middle of my work. Then I count 14 stitches to the right, that will be the blue on my right, and then count 14 stitches to the left, that will be the yellow. So between the yellow and the blue, that will be the opening for my neck, right? So you leave that open, and then you join at the top of the arms, at the bottom of the arms, and on the sides, leaving the arm wrist opening and the bottom opening. The size of your neck between the yellow and the blue should be 10 inches for all the sizes. So all sizes around the neck will be 10 inches in total. So the stitch I use a slip stitch to join my 2 pieces. So just make sure everything is perfectly aligned, row by row, because you're going to join by slip stitching through both rows of your work. So you slip through the first, and then you just slip through row by row. Don't do 2 per row, it won't look nice as a finish. So just slip through both rows and pull through like that, and it leaves this nice finish that just looks like part of the back loop half double crochet pattern. This is how it looks finished. You can see it looks got some nice V's that go together with your back loop half double crochet. And then turn your work to the right side so we can start the ribbing. Now I'm gonna start with the ribbing with the 5mm around the neck. So I'm gonna chain 1 and then do a half double crochet evenly all around, and you should have 59 stitches in total for all sizes. Once you're done with your first round of half double crochet around your neck area, you join at the top of your chain 1, and then you chain 2, and then front post half double crochet the first stitch, and then back post half double crochet the next stitch, and you just repeat that pattern. It's called half double crochet ribbing until the next round. As for the ribbing part, you're going to repeat the front post half double crochet, back post half double crochet 5 more times. So in total you're going to have 6 lines that are ribbed around your neck, and once you're done, and weaving ends. For the wrist area, you're going to do this for both wrists. You chain 1 and then you half double crochet evenly around. For it to be even, you will have to half double crochet following the rows, so each row gets a half double crochet. In total you should have 33 stitches, and your 34th stitch will be your chain 1. Once you're done, join at the top of your chain 1. Do not turn, we're going to do this in a circle. For the second part of the wrist area is a decrease, so we're decreasing for the wrist, and you half double crochet 2 together all around, and you will end up with 17 stitches all around. This will make your arm, the wrist area, smaller and to fit snugly around the wrist. Once you're done with the decrease, you join, and then your next round will be a half double crochet all around, and this will form a base for your ribbing stitch. So this is, after this we're going to start the ribbing stitch. Once you're done with the half double crochet, you join at the top of your chain 1 and then chain 2 and start with your ribbing stitch. So front post half double crochet and then back post half double crochet in alternate, and you're going to repeat this for 5 more lines. So in total you're going to have 6 lines. Remember to do the wrist pattern on the other arm when you're done. For the base of the sweater, once again you join at the corner where you have the seam and chain 1, and your first row will be a half double crochet all around, which will form a base for your ribbing stitch. Remember, we're still using the 5mm for all the ribbing stitch, so you just do a half double crochet all around. When you're done with the half double crochet, chain 2 and then your front post half double crochet and back post half double crochet. So front post and then back post all around. You're going to repeat the ribbed stitch 7 more lines, so in total you're going to have 8 rows of the ribbed stitch, and that will be the finishing of your bottom. Once you're done with this, you can cut and weave in ends, whatever ends are remaining. So there you have it, your sweater is finished. For styling ideas, you can check out my social media platforms. I've put the links below. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, bye.